45 on right.
Hey, I'm Gary Rossignol, and this is my new listing at 5225 Willnet. Come on in, I want to show you around. This is really a gorgeous house. It's huge. It has all natural wood floors throughout. And I want to introduce you to Brandon. He's the owner. Brandon, great.
Eric, how are you?
Thanks for seeing us. Thanks for showing us around to your house. We're going to put this house on the market here in a few minutes, but I just want to take a minute and just talk to you about this house. This house dates back in your family for quite a while, right?
That is correct. My grandfather purchased the house originally back in the late 60s. Originally it was the builder's home for the neighborhood.
Like the model?
It was the model home, absolutely. So my grandfather purchased it then, and it's been our family ever since. So at that time, I moved in about 12 years ago. I purchased it from my mother and my aunt. And now, unfortunately, it has to go up on the market. We're a little sad about that.
Right. But, so you get your paintbrush in your hands?
That's correct. Yes, sir.
Touches?
Yeah, a few last minute touches for remodeling projects, so that was all good. Okay. But we have relocated to Tampa, and that's the reason why we're up on the market. So.
Good. So what some of the updates that you've been working really hard the past week? Why don't you share with us some of the things you've done to the house?
Sure, absolutely. You want to go ahead and just walk through?
Yeah.
Okay. Kitchen was done about 8 years ago, and they were all cross-made cabinets, so pretty much it was an entire bedroom remodel. We opened it up a little bit. We used to have a wall here. It used to be a pretty standard separate dining room with a pivot doors. We opened all that up, and new kitchen cabinets, all the new appliances. The floor itself is actually a slate tile and that sort of thing, so it's completely updated. All new wiring, anything that we did, we actually took it directly from the panel and brought all the new power back up through the floors and up into the kitchen, so that's all brand new.
So this is used as an eat-in kitchen. You put some bar stools around here and you have the family sit around?
That is correct. We had 4 bar stools here, so we shared many of breakfast here at this portion of it, on the countertop anyway, and worked out really well for us.
Great. What about the neighborhood and the locale? You have a family. You grew up in this house, didn't you?
I didn't grow up in the house. I actually grew up 2 streets over. I did spend a lot of time growing up here because, like I said, it was my grandfather's house. So, we actually have pictures of my mother in front of the fireplace during her sister's wedding or my aunt's wedding.
Okay.
And a lot of history.
So this was your other little project. Actually, it was a big project. You redid the bathroom.
It was. We redid both bathrooms. This was the first one. Originally, we had black and pink glazed tile, which was pretty pronounced, and certainly not to our taste, especially back in the early 2000s compared to the 1950s. But so we had all the tile reglazed. The tub was reglazed as well. We pulled out all the cabinets. We redid all of the vanities and new fixtures and new light fixtures as well as plumbing fixtures. The floor was completely redone as well. That was new ceramic tile and of course paint and that sort of thing. So we had a small area behind the door that really wasn't utilized very well. So we went ahead and put in new base cabinets there that are about 10 inches deep. Those were custom made so we can utilize that for storage. And then of course we raised the vanity top to 36 inches and that sort of thing. So.
Sorry, this is a corner lot house.
It is,
Which
that's right.
sometimes with corner lots you don't have a huge yard, and that's the case here.
That is correct.
But we do have the nice big private deck which you built.
Mhm.
And how big is this? About 22
It's
by
At least 20,
12?
yeah, 22 by 12, 14
Yeah,
feet wide,
very
something
nice.
along those lines. And that's correct. You know, we didn't, the corner lot, you don't have such a huge backyard, so we occupied our side yard. And we had a very large dog, so we had to enclose a good portion of that with the wrought iron fence and the wood post. Built a deck off to the side. This is our kind of our private sanctuary. The good thing is now all the landscaping is mature and it is very secluded, so it works out really well. We've had a lot of dinners and breakfasts out here on the porch with the umbrellas and the chairs and all that sort of thing, so it's really good. We are shaded from the west side of the sun in the evening hours, which makes it really nice for evening dinners. We don't have the sun hitting direct, as you can tell right now. And then in the morning, when it's a little cooler, we have morning sun, so it works out really nice.
Okay, great. Okay. Another big benefit of this house over anything we've seen in the neighborhood is you have these two huge one-car garages. Two, not one,
right.
two.
That's right. Yeah, we are. That's one of the things we're going to miss a whole lot when we move to Florida. Both garages are, oversized.
How does that work for you?
It worked out great because as far as the move to Florida or the garages,
The garages.
the garages, well, both are going to work out good. But actually, the other side of the wall, the garage is large enough for a full-size truck, so I was able to get my pickup truck in there, and my wife parked her 4Runner in here as well. So cabinets are all built in, it's all the extra storage. Again, my grandfather would for that. But this is where I parked my truck, so it worked out really nice.
You have all these storage bins, which are really tremendous. Wow. That's cool. So, like I said from the beginning, you're finishing some things up, you got all your paint cans.
That's correct, yes.
Wrapping it up, so it'll be in tip-top condition when the first buyer takes a look at it in about 2 days.
That is correct.
So this is a full basement.
It is.
It has been waterproofed, and there should be no issues with using this basement as a workshop, small den, playroom, you name it.
Well, that's correct. It is a full basement underneath the entire house, so it is quite large. Of course, we've gone through and cleaned everything up, and we've got the primer on the wall, so really at this point you're just ready for finish coat and any type of flooring that you want to use. All the ceilings through the basement already have just some plaster on it, same thing for the walls. It's a cementitious coating that's been put over top of the foundation itself, so it is ready to finish, and drywall is not required at this point. It's pretty close.
All right, great. Well, we're going to put this video together and get it out there on YouTube and all over the world.
Fantastic. All right, great. Appreciate it. Thank you.